Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today's Friday, therefore a new event is out at NHL 21. This video is going to go over the event, give an overview of the event, show you guys where you have to go to complete the sets for the event, as well as kind of how to go about doing some of these sets. This video will not be a review of the 6 master set players that came out, and I will do a true review of each one of those players in a separate video that I will tag in the corner once that video is completed. This video is just an overview of the event, so you guys kind of know where everything's at to help some of those newer players, as well as maybe some of the seasoned veterans that can get caught up in navigating some of the menus for these events. Let's get into it. So as you can see, for the NHL 2030 event that just came out, it's the Future of Hockey NHL 2030 to be exact, is you can complete the Master Set Player challenges for each player to earn their 75 overall starting item and use it in sets to craft the 92 overall master items. As well as there is going to be Elite Difficulty NHL 2030 challenges to earn you 6 NHL 2030 collectibles, which can get you exclusive rewards, which we'll go over in the event menu as well. Some of the other feature cards that you'll see in the event are these players that came out today. I will do another video to go over some of these players that I think might be worth picking up. There's 1 or 2 budget beasts as well. Some of them are just not even worth giving a look. And then there's these 86 and 88 overalls that are part of a set that involves these elite challenges, and you trade in those 2030 NHL Future collectibles to get an 88 overall possibly, as well as some gold collectibles or an 86 overall, and we'll go over that in the sets as well. I just want to show you a quick breakdown of the cards that came out today. A lot of cards came out, and we'll also do a true review of these cards as well to see if they're even worth doing. I don't think that they really are, just a hint, but I'll still go over each of the cards, let you know which one's the best if you do want to do one of the sets. So to get over to the event, you want to go to the Exchange tab here. You want to go to Sets. You want to get in here. It's going to be the first tile, limited time, NHL 2030 sets. You want to pop in here. It's a 2-week event, so it's 14 days. As you saw, it's 13 days and like 22 hours. So first off, with all of these events, the first tiles always exchange your gold players to get a gold collectible. It's 50 gold players. Get yourself a gold collectible. Each of the events, this is crucial. You're going to need gold collectibles to do any of the Master Set players anytime you want to do them, just so you guys know. On the second tile here, it's the NHL 2030 random set choice from the January 15th player items. That's the players that came out today. You trade in 5 gold collectibles. You get a choice of one of the random NHL 2030 players. It could be anybody from the 2 of the 84 overalls all the way up to the Quinn Hughes that came out. That's the 90 overall. Honestly, I never think these are worth it. We can pop in here real quick. It's going to be 5 gold collectibles. That's way too much. If you do win the lottery and you get like Quinn Hughes, it's worth it, or the Kyler Yamamoto, but other than that, they're not worth it. I wouldn't waste your gold collectibles on this set. It's 5 of them. I would completely avoid it. Just save your gold collectibles, save your gold players and your coins for this one. The next one is going to be random 92 overall NHL 2030 master item set. So you get to trade in gold collectibles. It'll be 15 of them. You get a random 92 overall NHL 2030 master master set player, which is pretty cool. I believe they are tradable, to be honest, and that's one of the ways you could possibly get some coins. If you get lucky and you get one of the better ones, you trade in 15 of these. It's going to cost you about 750,000 coins. These are going for about 900K on the market right now, 850. So you can make maybe 50K in coins. I don't think it's worth the gamble, though, in my personal opinion. You got to put a lot of assets into this as well. And I do think there's maybe 2 or 3 of the guys that are actually worth getting. But if you get the other 3, you'll probably be SOL, which isn't what you want to do. And then there'll be the 6 master set players. You can do any of these cards to complete them. You want to get the 75 overall that you're going to have to get from the challenges for the NHL 2030 that we'll go over in 1 second here. But you have to get a 75 overall starter version of the card, and then you got to trade in 12 more gold collectibles. You get the untradeable 92 overall version of any of these cards. Each of the 6 cards have different challenges that we will go over here shortly. Then this last tile, this is something that's new to this event. There's an exclusive elite reward sets. You click on this tile, it'll pop you into a whole new page of sets that you can do. So for the first set here, you can get a 93 overall lone master item choice pack. So something they did last year in NHL 20 is used to get master set loan players. So every time a new event came out, is they let you try out one of the cards for free. You normally got to play with it for like 7 days. It was actually a really cool feature. They did it in the first event this year, and I remember doing a video about it, like which guy you should pick up out of the 4 cards or whatever it was, and it was obviously Artemi Panarin or Miro Heiskanen, whichever one you wanted to do, whether it's defenseman or forward for that loan. Well, they're doing that again, bringing it back here. You got to trade in 5 of those NHL 2030 collectibles. You only get 6 of them, so you got to trade in 5. You can get one of these 93 overall Master Icon players for 10 days. It's a pretty long time. It might be worth trading them in. However, on the very next tile, you can get an Icons collectible for trading in 3 of those NHL 2030 collectibles. This is what I would do. I think this is the most bang for your buck in my personal opinion. I would skip the Master Loan item, get this Icons collectible. As you've seen from some of the other videos, they're upgrading the 85 overalls right now to the silver versions that are 90 overall. They're going to start doing the 86s and the 87s. Those are going to be really where you need to collect a lot of Icon collectibles. So I would actually do this set. I highly recommend it. And here's what I was talking about, those 88 overall cards, where I kind of show them a little bit. Is this set is going to be to trade in 4 gold collectibles and an NHL 2030 collectible to get an 88 overall choice pack. You get to choose between one of the 688 overall exclusive NHL 2030 set items. I'm going to do a separate video on them. These 6 cards are Nick Suzuki, Dax Sedwicka, Connor Zary, Jared McIsaac, Mario Ferraro, and Jake Dettinger. And honestly, I don't know if any of the guys are truly worth a 4 gold collectible. Some of them are a little bit better than others. I will do an in-depth review of all 6 of them to kind of let you know. Personally, I think this is another set you should maybe stay away from. I think you can invest those 4 gold collectibles somewhere else better, or create 4 Icon collectibles that will get you more value than what you would get out of these 88 overalls. Just my personal opinion, like if you don't have Guy Lafleur yet, I will go out and make a 5th Icon collectible with the investment that you have from the gold collectibles and just hope that you get him. Even like a Mark Messier would be a better option than any of these other 88 overalls that you could get from this set. So I would probably avoid this set too, but I'm still going to do an in-depth review of any of these cards in case you're fans of the players and kind of want to know how they stack up. Same thing goes for that. You can get an 86 overall version of those 6 cards I just mentioned for 1 gold collectible and an NHL 2030 collectible. I don't think you should do this one either, although this is a better investment than this one is. If you want to get the 86 overall, I think that's a pretty decent investment. Do I think those guys are really worth it? Not so much, but I do think this is a better investment for an 86 overall than the 88 overall set. And then there's this big 6 right here. You're going to need a 92 overall version of the card, an NHL 2030 collectible, and 2 gold collectibles. So that would be 14 gold collectibles to get this 93 overall if you tally in to get the 92, plus an NHL 2030 collectible. Honestly, if you get a 92 overall version of any of these cards, I would upgrade it to the 93, to be honest. I don't see why not. An extra 2 gold collectibles is about the going rate for that 1 overall bump. I think it'll be worth it. They become untradeable, though, so if you're a tradable one, kind of think about that. And as always, and as already mentioned, I'm going to do an in-depth true review of these 6 cards to let you know which one is probably the best to go after. So we've kind of gone over the sets now. I'm going to back out here. I'm going to go over and show you the challenges and where to go to do the challenges and what you get out of them. Some of the challenges are a little bit ridiculous. I'll just be straightforward with you right now. So to get to the challenges, you want to go to the single player tab at the top here. You want to click over to HUT challenges, and essentially you want to go into NHL 2030. Pop in here. The first set of 6 challenges are to get that master set starter card. As I mentioned, this one's for Justice Annunen, and then Jack Hughes, so on and so forth. Some of these are kind of ridiculous. Like, for instance, the Justice Annunen has scored 10 goals, even though it's on rookie. That's not too bad, to be honest. But right here, 6 of them to get you those 75 overalls. Do I think they're worth doing just to do them? Maybe not, because you don't get any coins or anything if you're not going to do the sets. So these might be something that you just avoid in general. As for the elite difficulty challenges that get you that NHL 2030 collectibles, these are a little bit more ridiculous in my personal opinion. This one's like play the New Jersey Devils alumni, score 16 goals, have 1 minute time on attack, only allow 1 shot against. It is on rookie as well. As you can see, the rewards, unfortunately, to do all 6 of these to get to the very last one, which is play the Colorado Avalanche, which will be on Superstar. 500 coins, you get 6 times the NHL 2030 collectibles. And all through this, you get January monthly collectibles and some packs here and there. I do think these challenges can be a little bit tricky. If you need any help with them, let me know in the comments down below. I'll help you out. I'll kind of go over with how you should attack them, what's the best way to approach any of these challenges, as I'll probably have these knocked out either tonight or at least by Sunday the latest. Get those collectibles. I'm trying to build some Master HUD icon guys, get them to those 90 overall, so I really need to go get that icons collectible that you get from doing these challenges. So that's pretty much the event wrapped up. I mean, you've seen what the sets are. I kind of gave you advice on what you should avoid and what you shouldn't avoid. I do think these 6 cards, that 2 or 3 of them are amazing cards. The other 3 are kind of eh. Check out the other video that I do to give you an in-depth true review of these 6 cards, because I think it'll help you out to determine which one to go after. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up this video on the NHL 2030, the Future of Hockey event. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this event, whether you guys think it's a good event or a bad event. It is a little bit different than some of the other events that we've had previously in the season. I'm kind of still up in the air about it. I do think the card art's pretty good looking. As always, I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with any of your friends that play NHL 21 so we can continue to grow the channel. You guys have a great day and be safe.